Hello everyone, this is Fengyuan. Welcome to our joint work, Semantic Guided Latent Part Embedding for Future Learning. There are two key challenges of future learning, which are insufficient comprehension and imperfect modeling of the novel class. To deal with the first challenge, insufficient comprehension, semantic knowledge, which is information from other modalities, can be rather helpful. And actually, it is indispensable in future learning because of the ambiguity when representing a class by a very few samples. For example, assuming that a novel class has only one separate image, as shown in this photo, even humans tend to be confused about whether this class is hat or fox or fennec fox. Thus, it is necessary to use semantic knowledge to replenish the definition of the novel class. To deal with the second challenge, imperfect modeling, as shown in the left figure, previous works using a single global embedding to represent a class will lead to large intra-class variations because global prototype is extremely unstable and imprecise, caused by large variance of posture, environment occlusion, and so on, which are sensible in future learning. And it suffers from poor inter-class discrimination as well, because overall similar classes can be easily confused between each other when using imprecise global embedding as class representation. So, as in the right figure, we represent each class by its part with help of class semantic knowledge. The variations of each part are much smaller, which means our representation is more stable in future scenario, and our part-based classification is more precise, so overall similar classes can be better told apart. Here is our framework. In general, we first use semantic knowledge of each class to generate several class-specific part filters. By using those filters to perform convolutional operations, different latent parts based on local region can be discovered. Then we conduct the spatial-related pooling to get part embeddings. At last, we transfer part-level visual prior from base classes to refine these final latent part embeddings. The first is class-specific latent parts filter generation model, which takes the class semantic vector as input and output p convolutional filters, each corresponding to a latent part of this class. The second model is latent part discovery, which takes the p convolutional filters and the feature map as input and output p latent parts embeddings by region-based attention pooling. The third one is the part level prior transfer from base class model, and we will transfer prior knowledge at the part level, which makes sense because the similarity is always at the part level. The query classification is also at the part level, and we will compare the query with novel class one by one under each latent part embedding framework so as to calculate the similarity between query and each novel class. By a ablation study, we can verify the effectiveness of latent parts embedding and visual prior transfer from base classes. And we try different semantic knowledge sources and found out that more visualized and customized more helpful in future learning. And our method can get competitive results on different benchmarks. Here we determine how many latent part number p is the best on the validation set. When dive deep into different latent parts, we can find out that different latent parts focus on different local regions, and the same latent parts tend to discover the same part even with different species. In conclusion, we try to tackle the key challenges in future learning, and we propose to represent the class as a combination of its latent parts and transfer part level visual prior. Thanks for watching.